What's up guys, Clark Shao here, head trainer and Mike Chang's workout partner here at Six Pack Shortcuts. I've got Andrew Raposo here, champion fighter. Guys need to toughen up. And I know a lot of guys out there that would probably get killed by Ronda Rousey. A lot of guys don't know, but you know, I've been a bouncer before for fun. I like the nightlife scene, plus you get to get paid to meet girls. So anyways, I do take my job pretty seriously. I try to do everything I can to be the best at what I'm doing. With that being said, the club I work at is pretty strict on the dress code. One time, I didn't even know it, but I had pro football player Adrian Peterson come up to me and I wouldn't let him in because he was underdressed. He didn't take that very lightly and he actually got very upset and tried to fight me. Before it got any more serious than a shoving match and the cops broke it up or whatnot, I just like to say that I could take him. Anyway, so Andrew here is going to tell us how these pro fighters train. So Andrew, what does it take to knock somebody out?
Actually, it doesn't really take much. You don't have to be super strong to knock someone out. You just really need to aim. You just look for the jaw. So this is like a button. Once you press this button, someone's gonna go out. Even the temple too. So I like to think of this one big line across your chin and your temple. Once you hit that, especially if they're not looking, the hardest punch is the one you don't see coming. So if you hit them, especially when they're not looking, it's lights out. You don't even have to be that big. It could be a little guy versus a big guy. Even the old days in the UFC, you've probably seen that where like little guys will take on big guys. It's all technique, timing, and just aiming, good accuracy. As you step, use that momentum of the step too. Right.
Okay, so Andrew, what is the one most important tip for guys who are trying to get that lean, chiseled physique like a fighter?
We do a lot of full body movements. So even when we punch, a lot of people think a punch is just an arm movement. You're just using your arm. But in reality, it's actually a full body movement, right? You're using your core a lot. You're twisting at your hips. You're even pivoting your foot. And you're generating power all the way from your feet to transfer over into that punch. So one punch, just like that, when it's nice and explosive, you're already working so many muscle groups. So as you do that movement over and over again, you'll be burning a ton of calories just right there. So you don't have to get hit in the head to get fit like a fighter. So just really basic movements that utilize as many muscle groups as possible, and you can even do these exercises in a short period of time too.
You know, I've had some fighters come to me for advice, not about fighting, but about conditioning their strength into becoming better at what they do. And I've noticed watching these fights on TV and stuff, a lot of the movements are grappling and it requires you to pick guys up that probably weigh like 200 pounds.
Right.
So, I mean, I have them doing exercises like deadlifts and core and rotational movements, because on a deadlift, you're just picking weight straight up, but when you're actually moving and fighting, you might not be picking them up straight. You might be picking and turning and twisting at the same time.
Right.
So you still got to be functional, right?
Right.
Man, trust me, it does require all the muscles in the body, guys.
Especially a lot of core strength. That's definitely a priority when it comes to punching, and even, well, fighters have to take hits to the stomach too. So we do concentrate a lot of core training with our fighters as well. Yeah.
That's good advice. So my main goal is to be ripped and muscular, probably like most of you guys out there. But if I don't have a lot of time to spend working out in the gym and going to martial arts school, what would you suggest guys that don't want to spend a lot of time do? What is the most effective way? What are your secrets? Like, how do you stay ripped like that?
It's actually a big misconception where fighters have to do all these long, hardcore workouts where they have to get in the ring to get fit. But it's actually pretty simple, and you can do short yet effective workouts to increase your metabolism by a crazy amount, especially these workouts that fighters do. And there's also a progressive model, so you don't have to be advanced to do this stuff. We utilize full body movements with proper technique that burn a ton of calories using as many muscle groups as possible. We also progress you in a proper way for explosive type movements as well that give you that nice lean chiseled physique. And I actually have a blueprint that lays everything out step by step on how you can get fit like a fighter, and it's actually pretty simple to use. I know you got to check it out.
Yeah, actually it sounds a lot to me like our Afterburn Effect that we actually teach.
Yeah.
But you obviously have some knowledge that you have to share with us that we don't already know. So it's along the same guidelines, and it sounds like it's very effective because anything that's related to the Afterburn Effect obviously works.
Right.
So guys, go ahead and click that link below to check out Andrew's secrets. I'm actually very excited to see what else he can share with us today that we may be able to incorporate into our personal program as well. But if you guys want to see more, check out the link below. Andrew's going to show us some more of his secrets. Till then, Six Pack Shortcuts. See you next time.